Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Data Reborn. I'm really glad you clicked on this one because today we are tackling something that I know is on every analyst's mind right now, AI, and what it's actually doing to our careers in data and analytics. In the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly what AI is automating, what it genuinely cannot replace, and most importantly, what you should be doing right now to stay ahead. So if you are a data analyst, a BI developer, a data scientist, or you are just thinking about entering this field, this video is made for you. Let's get into it. Let's start with the fear AI is going to take my job. I have felt it, you have felt it. Every person working in data has had thought at some point in last 2 years. So instead of guessing, let's look at the data. The US Bureau of Labor Statistics projects a 21% growth in analytics role through 2034. That's nearly double the average for all occupations. A 2026 Alteryx survey found that 70% of analysts say AI automation is actually making them more effective, not replacing them. And the global analytics market is on track to hit 786 billion by 2035. So the field isn't shrinking, it's transforming. And there is a massive difference between these two things. The question isn't whether you have a job, it's whether you will be the analyst who thrives in this new field, new version of the field. Here's what we will be covering today. First, I'll walk you through what has actually changed in analytics work since 2023, because a lot of people are still operating on old assumptions. Then what we will get into what AI genuinely does well, and this section might surprise you. After that we will talk about human layer, the things AI simply cannot do no matter how good it gets. Then we will look at a new skill stack, what employers are literally putting in job postings right now. We will cover how career paths and job titles are reshaping. And finally, I'll give you a concrete 30-day action plan you can start today. Each of these sections is going to be grounded in real data, real research, no fluff. So let's start with what actually changed. Here's something important to understand. This is not the first time our tools changed and people panicked. Back in 2015, when Tableau and Power BI started becoming mainstream, everyone said SQL developers and report builders were done. What actually happened? Headcount didn't drop. Analysts moved up to higher value work. They stopped manually formatting Excel and started asking better business questions. AI is the exact same pattern, just faster and broader. Where we were then, manual SQL, static reports, hours spent on work that add little strategic value. Where we are now, AI drafts the query, cleans the data, builds the first version of the dashboard, and where we are heading. Analysts as a decision partners, not execution machines. The role is being upgraded, not deleted, but only if you move with it. What AI automates well? What AI can genuinely do today? So let's be honest about what AI is genuinely good at, because pretending it isn't capable is just as dangerous as being scared of it. Number one, writing SQL for standard operations, joins, filters, aggregations. If you have got a schema, it knows. AI can draft it faster than most of us can think through the logic. 2. Data cleaning and pre-processing, finding missing values, fixing formatting inconsistencies, flagging outliers. What used to take hours now takes seconds. Number 3. First draft dashboards and scheduled reports. Tools like Tableau, Pulse, Power BI Copilot, and other are auto-generating visuals that are genuinely usable. 4. Natural language querying. A business user can now type what are 10 top 10 products by revenue last quarter and get a working chart. No sequel, no analyst ticket. This is real, it's happening. And the analysts who understand exactly where these tools excel are the ones using them to go faster, not the ones competing against them. What AI still can't do. Now, here where it gets really interesting, because all of the things AI can do, there is a layer of job that it simply cannot touch. And this layer is becoming the most valuable thing you have. A senior analyst I came across put in perfectly. AI can run the analysis. What it cannot do is to tell you whether you are running the right one. And that gap is basically the whole job now. First, think about that. Asking the right question. AI answers whatever you ask. It cannot know why churn rose 40% more in channel versus the other. That instincts come from context and experience. Reading the room, knowing a stakeholder is unconvinced even when they are nodding, owning the data trust, knowing which data to act on and which to question, and fourth, business context, knowing what a number actually means inside your specific organization. These four things are your moat. Protect them. There are two type of analysts. I want to show you something that I think is the most important mental model in the whole video. Right now, two very distinct type of analysts are emerging in the job market. The first type, I'll call them as commodity analysts. These are the people who primarily execute queries and build reports. They stick to assigned tasks. They don't ask why. Their value is tied to their tool skills alone. And right now, the profile is facing real wage pressure. The second type, strategic analysts. These are people who use AI as a force multiplier, not a replacement for thinking. They combine technical skills with genuine business understanding. They develop deep domain expertise in the industry, and research shows that makes up 2-3 times more valuable than a tool only specialist. They command higher pay and stronger job security. Here's the uncomfortable question I want you to sit with. Which of these two profiles does your current work look more like? Is it the commodity analyst or is it the strategic analyst? Let's look at the salary data because this is where the shift becomes very concrete. Entry level data analyst salary jumped by roughly $20,000 between 2025 and 2026. That is a significant move in a single year, and it's been driven almost entirely by demand for AI fluent talent. Companies are now willing to pay more at entry level because they want people who already know how to work alongside AI tools, not people they have to retrain from scratch. On the other end of the spectrum, analysts with a deep domain expertise, people who know the industries inside out, are commanding up to 3 times more value than pure tool specialists. The chart you are looking at makes it clear. Technical execution is getting commoditized, but strategic judgment is getting paid. If you are purely a report builder right now, this is your signal to start building the skills that sit above the automation layer. This isn't just an Indian or an American story. This is a global labor market shift. And PwC just put some serious data behind it. Their 2026 Global AI Job Barometer analyzed over a billion job ads across 6 continents. Here are four numbers that should stick with you. Companies most exposed to AI are seeing 40% higher productivity growth than companies least exposed. So AI adoption is actually widening the gap between organizations. Skill requirements for AI exposed jobs are changing 2 times faster than non-exposed jobs. Which means if you are not actively learning, you are falling behind faster than you think. Wages for AI professionalized jobs have grown 42% faster since 2021. And this one hit me. AI export junior roles are now 7 times more likely to require senior level leadership and strategic thinking skills. 7 times. The bar for entry level is being raised significantly. So, this is the reward. The new skill stack. So, what are employers actually putting in job postings right now? I looked at the analysis across hundreds of job ads on LinkedIn, Indeed, and Glassdoor. Here's what I came up. SQL is still in 80% of postings. It's still the non-negotiable foundation, but the expectation has shifted. They now want window functions, CTE, complex query optimization. AI-assisted workflow shows up to 64% of postings. Employer wants people who can direct AI tools, validate the output, and know when to not trust it. BI tools like Power BI and Tableau are in 60%, now paired with AI-generated dashboards. Python and R appear in 50% for automation, deeper modeling, going beyond basic scripts. Versatility and cross-functional thinking 30% and growing. And machine learning mentions have doubled year on year, now at 14%. So the entire message is SQL isn't going anywhere, but everything about SQL is changing fast. Here is something I find genuinely exciting. There are job titles showing up in the market right now that literally didn't exist 5 years ago. The first one is AI Product Manager, someone who guides the development of AI driven analytics products. This is a role for analytically minded people who can also think in systems and user journeys. The second is Analytics Translator, and this one is exploding. Companies are desperate for people who can sit between the technical team and the business stakeholders and make both sides understand each other. If you are good at storytelling with data, this path is wide open. Third, prompt and workflow engineer. Designing and optimizing AI assisted analytics pipeline. This is becoming a real specialization. And fourth, AI ethicist and governance lead. As organizations use more AI in the data work, someone has to own the bias checks, the compliance, the responsible AI framework. These are generally new career paths, and they all have analytical DNA at their core. The compressed career ladder. One of the most important career dynamics to understand right now is to what's happening to the traditional job ladder. It used to look like junior, you execute tasks, mid-level, you own your reports, senior, you lead projects, lead, you set strategy. That ladder assumed you spend years at each step before moving up. AI is compressing that. The new ladder looks like this. Even as a junior, you are expected to direct AI tools and judge the quality of the output. At mid-level, you are expected to own decisions, not just dashboards. At, at senior level, strategic thinking is expected from day one, not after a decade. PwC research found that AI expert junior roles are now 35% more likely to carry senior level responsibilities than they were in 2019. The upside, you can climb faster. The challenge, you need to show up with sharper skills earlier. The gap isn't analysts who understand this and those who don't is going to be very visible very quickly. Your 30-day action plan. Use AI on something real, not a tutorial, not a practice data set. Take an actual problem from your current job and run it through an AI tool. You learn 10 times faster when the stakes are real. Step 2. By day 30, audit where it helped and where it sent you in circles. That self-awareness is incredibly valuable because it tells you exactly where to focus next. Step 3. Go deeper on your highest leverage skill. Which part of your workflow the AI added the most value to? Go deeper there. Don't spend yourself thin across 5 new tools. Step 4. Practice explaining insights out loud to someone non-technical, your partner, a friend, anyone. Storytelling and communication are now core analytical skills, not soft skills you develop later. These four steps won't make you AI proof, but they will make you the kind of analyst who is genuinely hard to replace. So the big takeaway is AI didn't came for a career, it it cleared the clutter out of your way. Analysts aren't being replaced by AI, they are replaced by analysts who use AI. Judgment and context are the new mode. Alright, that's a wrap on this one. I hope you really like this video. It's a more grounded picture of where analytics careers are heading because I think a lot of conversations out there swing too far in either direction. Thanks for watching this video. Take care. Bye.